All right, so no stall mall for Bob, but you know what? We've also got some great food in here that you're not peddling in any public restrooms.
No, we're not.
So tell us what we're doing.
But we're doing some recipes out of the Junior League cookbook. Toast to Tidewater is the cookbook, but we picked a couple here, and actually we're going to sample some of these at a couple of choice locations this weekend.
So do you like, these are your favorite ones from the cookbook?
Favorite ones from the cookbooks, just some random ones we actually picked out, but all they kind of go together.
Okay,
tonight.
so we've got some pork tenderloin
with apples. We're going to do some fennel and potato hash,
Ooh.
and then we're going to have some green beans done with the brown butter here.
All right, so also a very fall, timely with the season, and I can't wait to get started. It looks great.
And quick and easy.
It is time to get cooking in the kitchen with Chef Bob Hirasawa from Farm Fresh, and today we're making a couple of recipes from the Junior League of Norfolk, Virginia Beach cookbook. That's called the Toast of Tidewater, which we'll hear about that a little bit later. But let's get right to cooking. We've got the pork tenderloin here that we're going to work on first.
Pork tenderloin, you get one package, you get two tenderloins in each one. So
Okay.
you know it's.
So here they are.
Yeah, and then if you can, you know we also have this offered in the Wild Harvest.
Oh, okay, so the organic flavor
organic,
as well.
Right.
All right.
But we're going to go ahead and just season this up a little bit with a little bit of Farm Fresh seasoning.
Okay, so how much? I'm just gonna.
Yeah, just a little bit cross top. Just
A little bit. Am I overdoing it? Is that what you're saying?
Well, no, I never say that to you. So okay, we're going to add a little bit of mustard into a bowl.
Mustard. When you say a little bit,
Go ahead, all that. I measured that out for
all
you.
that you measured. So this is about like what?
That's about a quarter cup.
Okay.
Third cup, yeah.
Okay.
And then that's the Dijon mustard. Then you go ahead and add about 6 tablespoons of maple syrup.
Maple syrup. 6. You're asking me to measure that out? I have no idea.
Just keep pouring. There you go. That's good.
I'm not so heavy-handed, so you got to tell me.
And then we're going to do some chopped rosemary.
Chopped rosemary.
And about a tablespoon of chopped rosemary.
Oh, put that all in?
Yeah, put that all in.
Okay.
Okay, a little bit of salt and pepper.
Like a pinch, 2 pinches?
Yeah, a little bit there. Okay. And you're going to mix that up real good.
I'll whisk it together.
Yep.
So this is like a maple, what'd you say, a honey maple glaze?
It's a maple Dijon glaze. And that's the recipe in the book, and it's on page 83.
Page 83 of the book.
So all we do is smear that on here, quick and easy.
Okay. Just smear it on.
Yeah.
So just
pour it over it, and you're gonna smear it. There you go.
Pour and smear.
Yeah.
We're getting dirty.
Your best,
Good thing I have my gloves on.
your best tools are your hands. So go ahead and just work that over, and then we're gonna put it onto a sheet pan. In a 350-degree oven and cook it for about 25 minutes.
So this is like, look how quick this prep was. I mean, as long as your meat is.
And you can roll it all the way around there.
Oh, so you want to coat both sides.
Right.
All right.
Okay. There you go.
Okay, and I noticed you have some apples. So what are we doing with the apples?
Got Granny Smith apples. That just kind of goes along with pork, and apples always kind of go along together. And we're just going to saute these off real quickly. Add a little bit of butter in the bottom pan. You can use olive oil if you're more health conscious, but you know, hey, it's the holidays. You want some flavor.
All right.
Put that on
so that
top.
was easy enough. So should I
Sure,
pour the rest
just pour it on top.
Okay.
Got that.
My
Can you
gloves
get-
are kind of falling off,
No.
but we just want to really have a lot of that honey.
Get you some tailor-made gloves.
Maple Dijon flavor on there.
Right. Okay, I got that, and just pop that in the oven.
So you said 350 for how
About
long?
350 for about 25 minutes.
25 minutes.
Yeah.
All right. So
Okay.
now
then-
you've got our pan going for the
Got the pans of apples.
And apples is like a fun thing
It is.
for the fall season to cook with.
And and this is just super quick and easy. Just 2 things that really kind of go well together: the apples and the pork. And I took some Granny Smith apples, just peeled them, and then took and wedged them out. And I got a pan going here. We're going to top these in. Want to put a little bit of pinched.
So how much do we want to cook these apples?
I like to cook them till they're definitely fork tender.
Okay,
You
so
know.
you want them tender,
and
nice
that's
and tender.
and that's really up to you. And I like all these recipes. Hey, make it to what you feel good about. But what you can do is on these too is you can go ahead and cook this ahead of time. Have this done.
Okay, so it's
and
okay
then
to pre-do the apples.
Absolutely. And then actually people like to have them real soft and almost not falling apart, but still kind of soft. And that's what the Granny Smith is great for.
Okay.
It's an apple that holds up on the cooking.
Okay.
And then I'm going to do a little salt and pepper.
A little-
And I'm just putting a little bit of honey. It's not in the recipe, but just I wanted to get, because of Granny
This is
Smith,
the Chef Bob spin.
that's my spin on it. I got a little bit of honey just because it is, Granny Smiths have
Kinda
that
has that certain
that
tarty
tartness,
taste.
yeah. And then we're just going to go and cook these down, brown them off, cook them down, and they'll go great with that pork. We're going to, next time when we come back, we're going to do some fennel and some potato hash.
Fennel and potato hash.
And then we have some green beans, fresh green beans. They call Ghent green beans. Out of the book.
Ghent
and then,
green beans. So it sounds very local and very fresh.
Oh, all these are
And
local.
I just want to mention, so this is all out of the Junior League cookbook. Is it, how many recipes are we doing here?
We're doing
different
3.
Recipes? 3 recipes from,
three.
all from the book.
All from the book.
All right, so I look forward to, we'll get started on the potatoes and the green beans in the next segment, and we'll pull out the pork tenderloin and see how those turn
And
out.
that'd be great.
All
Okay.
right. now in the kitchen with Chef Bob Hirasawa from Farm Fresh, and we've been cooking from the Junior League of Norfolk, Virginia Beach cookbook, Toast of Tidewater, and our pork is in the oven, the pork tenderloins, and let's see, you finished cooking off the Granny Smith apples, so I'm going to go ahead and try. You said you want it fork tender.
Yeah,
so these are pork tender.
Just want to be to your standards. Okay.
Very good.
And then we've got that. And the pork.
I'd say those are kind of perfect. Oh, you're going to pull that out now. It's ready.
The pork is ready. It's going.
We've got to let it rest.
We want to let it rest, and the reason, do you know why we let it rest?
Why do we let it rest? Chef Bob, tell me.
I'll tell you. Okay. Well, there's juices inside the meat, and when the meat is cooking, it all kind of runs to the center of the meat. If you let it rest, the juices kind of redisperse.
Oh.
So now when you cut it, all the
so you want to let your meat rest?
Yeah, let it rest.
Give it a chance to redisperse.
About, 5-10 minutes per pound.
Okay? All right, great. Okay, so while that's resting, our apples are ready. Now let's do this roasted potato and fennel hash.
Hash, that's right. And hash is basically potatoes and whatever. Okay, so we're going to just go ahead. We're going to cook here with some butter in the pan.
Okay, butter.
Yeah, you always want to get some kind of oil or some kind of
first.
fat to go on it.
Okay.
And we're going to go ahead and get this going. We got fennel bulbs. I just took the ends off.
Okay.
Cut them in half, took that core out, and sliced them out up. Go ahead and throw that in there.
All of it? The whole bowl?
Yep. I'm going to show you that all these recipes are super simple.
Fennel.
And yeah, fennel in there. Fennel has that kind of flavor and kind of smells like licorice a little bit.
Okay.
And it could be, you know.
Do you cook a lot with fennel, would you say?
Not a lot, but it depends on the recipe. I think fennel really goes well with seafood.
All right.
Okay, so that, we're going to add some chopped.
This one?
Yeah, chopped thyme, I'm sorry.
And put it all in?
Yeah, why not?
Why
we
not?
want to get all flavorful, right?
Flavorful.
Chopped thyme,
Okay,
got a
what's
little
next?
chopped parsley there.
The parsley.
Yeah. Okay, got parsley in
It's
there.
always helpful when it's already chopped.
And a little salt and pepper, and we can throw the potatoes in. Potatoes, what I did is I sliced those are little baby red potatoes. I sliced them up a little bit, little bit of olive oil, and put them one layer thick on a sheet pan. Baked them in the oven for about a half hour.
All right. Okay, so I was going to say, they look kind of cooked already.
Yeah.
And so you want to bake those, pre-bake those before you do it.
And that all comes together. That's cooking. That's coming together.
We're flaming over here, Chef.
We got that rolling. Okay, we got.
And then you said we had these Ghent fresh green beans.
Yes.
So
And
what does that mean? Were they cooked in Ghent?
well, I guess the recipe came from Ghent.
Not cooked in Ghent.
Maybe
We're cooking them
maybe
now,
they're grown
but
in Ghent. No.
Grown in Ghent. There you go.
Okay. No, well, we got a little bit of what I did on the green beans. They asked one to pre-blanch them.
Okay, I was going to say they look really brilliant and green.
Yeah. Well, you know, you can also cook them off on the pan here, but rather than overcooking, you don't want to do that. Two things you do prior to putting it all together. We blanch these off about 5-10 minutes, just enough to get them kind of al dente, a little bit soft. And then we also did a brown butter.
Brown butter?
Took the butter, we actually cooked it off, and it foams up in a pan, and it cooks off, and then it turns a nice shade of brown.
Okay.
Also, what it does, it really brings a good flavor out of it. It makes it kind of a nutty flavor.
A nutty flavor,
yeah, so we got that going there. Oh, I'm sorry, messed up. We're gonna add some chopped shallots in here first.
Chopped shallots.
Okay, a little bit of
Garlic.
garlic. Oh, you knew what that was.
Yeah.
Okay.
I knew that was.
Okay. And we're gonna get that rolling
So
a
we're
little
just
bit.
going to pretty much saute those.
Saute those. Add a little tarragon or marjoram.
Okay, and as you're getting these green beans ready, and I know, how long are we going to cook these for? You're just going to saute them?
Yeah, they take about maybe 10 minutes.
Okay.
And then we're ready
Now,
to go.
I don't want to run out of time because
Sure.
you brought some really good-looking desserts in
Yeah.
today with a red velvet theme.
For the month of
Yes.
December, we are in our bakeries are going to be featuring red velvet.
Okay, for the
Cupcakes,
entire month. There
torts,
you go.
Cupcakes, torts, and cakes. And we have them all there for you. And
Oh,
I know
wow.
that's one of your favorites. So I brought.
I mean,
had to
just
bring
look
them.
at that. They just look so cute. Too good to eat. And then also the Fresh Ideas, the new magazine
Is
out,
out.
because it's a new month. So you
Yeah.
can get lots of recipes in there, find out what's on sale, and just ideas if you're looking to do some different things. And don't forget the Junior League. That is who provided these wonderful recipes that we're cooking up today. If you want to go to Farm Fresh, they'll be selling the cookbooks there this weekend in your locations across Hampton Roads. If you want to know where the closest one to you is, go to farmfreshsupermarkets.com. Chef Bob, can't wait to dig in.
Hey, we got it good.